My name is Rachel Devine. I'm the author of The Third Road and Lessons from the Needle in a Haystack, and I have a new book coming out on the inner child called Discover the Power of the Secret Within. Awaken the inner child to create the life of your dreams. So, in this audio video, I would like to address inner child, a Pandora's box of addictions. So, let's get started. So the inner child might sound like a far-fetched notion of a Freudian error from the past. It might conjure up pictures of your childhood, the good, the bad, and the ugly. However, the inner child is alive and well and dwells within each one of us. The inner child is in charge of steering our lives in one direction or another, depending on the emotions and experiences it was fed throughout your childhood. This revelation is enough to get anyone's attention, as it is vital information on why your life is where it is today. The really crucial part of inner child dilemma is with addiction. If you tried to lose weight, stop smoking, drinking, or working long hours, and you can't do it, it's time to look at the inner child. Reparenting your inner child is key. Let's explore this a little deeper. The inner child definition. This is what it means. The inner child is our feelings, energies, needs, vulnerabilities, experiences, and neurological imprint. Simply put, the inner child is part of your personality that still feels and acts like a child. And that neurological imprint goes onto the subconscious. And that's the end of the definition. Now, the inner child that develops in each of our individual childhoods is what navigates our subconscious mind and drives our decision in life without our realizing it. The subconscious holds all your experiences, traumas, and family interactions. The subconscious mind is the navigator of most of your life and is very powerful. In fact, the subconscious mind is in charge of 95% of your life, which includes your actions, decisions, and pretty much all that you do in a day. When we struggle to move forward in life, to get out of a bad relationship, to start a love relationship, or to break an addiction, all of these decisions are coming from the subconscious mind of the inner child. That imprint that was embedded in our mind at different developmental stages is ingrained in our subconscious, and our adult intellect tries to reason with certain decisions we make, but usually loses out to the fear or insecurity of the inner child. And most people are oblivious to this conflict that's going on within them and have no clue as to why they can't make certain decisions that are why they make certain decisions that are unhealthy for them. Make no mistake about it. When I say subconscious mind, it means we are totally oblivious to what is happening in that part of our psyches. So the wounded inner child. The dilemma ensues when our childhood was dysfunctional with things like alcoholism, drug addiction, abusive parents, etc. All of us have some degree of dysfunction from childhood. It's a matter of degrees. Are they high degrees or low degrees? The inner child develops during the infant to 7-year-old stage. If you didn't get your fundamental needs from your parents at that stage, you would grow up to be a needy adult and perhaps fill that inner void with addictions such as alcohol, food, people, work, drugs, shopping, gambling, etc. This addictive behavior is to offset the void and also keep one in a numb state of having to feel our feelings. The wounded inner child wants to heal from the past. Inner child work is necessary to curb addictions. So let's look at the struggles with addiction. Most people struggle with addiction because at the root of the problem, there is this feeling of emptiness within. I truly believe that if we fill that void with something healthy, it will help release the addiction. For instance, one can fill that void with exercise. Exercise induces good endorphins, which make one feel good. When I tried to stop smoking years ago, it was much easier when I exercised. Or you can fill the void with your own self-love. Loving yourself and parenting yourself can turn your whole world around for the better. Or you can fill that void with your higher power, whom I call God. The reason 12-step programs are so successful is because it reconnects one to their higher power. Being the parent of your inner child is key to releasing some of the hurt from the past. Parenting yourself is crucial to healing. Now, this beautiful quote is from John Bradshaw. When you learn how to reparent yourself, you will stop attempting to complete the past by setting up others to be your parents. And that's from John Bradshaw, Homecoming, Reclaiming and Healing Your Inner Child book. So healing for the inner child, let's look at that for a minute. Once you can start to heal your inner child, the addictions will be more manageable. So how do you heal the inner child? The first step would be to impress positive feelings into your subconscious mind. Remember, the subconscious mind drives your life 95% of the times. So it makes good sense to feed it positive feelings to offset the negativity from the past. The time to do that is just before you fall asleep at night. As you go from a subconscious to an unconscious state of sleeping, that is the most powerful time to feed the subconscious mind positive thoughts. But make no mistake about it. Some of us are addicted to food, especially carbs and sugar. So let's say you want to lose weight. You'll think about one image of yourself as being slim, as if you already lost the weight, and you'll fall asleep with that image in your head with the feelings of how it would feel to be slim. You would feel healthy, happy, secure, etc. Those feelings will get into your subconscious mind and drive your life in the direction of losing weight. You could do that with any addiction: alcohol, drugs, people, shopping, anything. So let's look at your story. In order to tame any addiction, your story has to align with the direction you want to go in. Here's an example of a negative story. I've done everything and I can't lose weight. Now, what if we change the story to a positive one? I am willing to do anything to lose weight. Do you see the difference? Your story must align with the positive light in the direction you want your life to go in. Whether that is in business, healing, or anything you want to achieve in life, your story has to be a positive one. So let's look at some positive affirmations. Affirmations are phrases that are positive. Saying them out loud on a daily basis consistently will penetrate the subconscious mind. Whatever you say after the words I am is crucial to your inner child. Some positive I am affirmations are: I am loved, I am beautiful, I am successful, I am happy, I am a child of God, I am making lots of money. So now let's look at visualization. If you recall a time in your life when you were alone with some pain from childhood, you can change the feelings around. We all have these times in our childhood. Even being left out of a party can be traumatic for a little child. Just visualize that time in your life as a child and put yourself in that time frame in your visualization as an adult or the parent. Now you have a chance to comfort your inner child with words of kindness, love, and assurance. You can even give your inner child a hug in your visualization. Going back to the hard times of your childhood and being a parent can heal one layer of many layers that would need healing. The more you do it, the more healing you will have. So in closing, it is crucial to connect with your inner child and start the healing process. You don't want to live life in an oblivious state of not understanding the inner child factor. We all have hidden negative experiences from our childhood that cause havoc in our present world with relationships, family, work, etc. Reparenting your inner child with love, comfort, and security is the most loving form of self-care. It will foster inner child healing and peace in your adult life. You have a choice. Will you take this awareness to heart or walk away to the same routine as yesterday? The choice, of course, is always yours. So that concludes this guide on healing the inner child with addiction, or as I call this, inner child, the Pandora's box of addictions. If you want more help or tools in healing the inner child or other aspects of your life, there are online courses on my website. There are digital courses. I have videos and my books. All of these can help you in your healing journey. I wish you much happiness and joy in healing your inner child. Again, I am Rachel Devine. My website is rachel-devine.com. I wish you all much joy and happiness on your journey with your inner child. God bless you.